Coming up next, we have another 4 startups from MoveSG Accelerator. Coming up first, we have Gregory Costa-Magna, co-founder of Gozem, a super app technology platform that aims to improve lives rapidly across Africa. Over to you, Gregory.
Hi, thanks for having me. So I'm Gregory and I'm the co-founder of Gozem. Gozem is Africa's super app. We are essentially replicating the Grab and Gojek business model in Francophone West and Central Africa. So there are many challenges in our markets. First of all, there's a massive lack of public transport, which has created a very large informal on-demand transport business. And most drivers operate without any safety measures. They have no helmets, no insurance, not even licenses. And on top of that, because it's informal, they don't have access to traditional financing method. And so up to 30% of their daily income goes towards repaying high interest fees. Additionally, most of our people in our markets are unbanked, and so they mostly use cash, which is not really safe. And they have an alternative with mobile money, which is very popular in Africa, but it's extremely expensive. And last challenge is that I think 90% of phones sold in our markets are smartphones, but they have no local content. They mostly use Facebook, WhatsApp, and YouTube. So at Gozem, we build a digital ecosystem to solve these challenges. And our main focus is the driver and to increase their income and their safety. And so with our transport solution and our financing solution, we enable the drivers to increase their activity with more users that we send to them. And at the same time, we decrease their cost of operation with better financing and cheaper financing. In turn, we're able to create and provide safe transport and more affordable transport to users. And thanks to that ecosystem that we create of user and drivers, we can then leverage and have merchants sell their services and their product to that ecosystem. And we can create a digital retail banking experience to empower that whole system. The markets we operate in are incredible. These 10 countries in West and Central Africa, it's about 220 million people that speak one language, that share 3 currency only, 2 of them pegged to euro. And last but not least, there is absolutely no competition, and there are 6 million transport providers. So today, we've launched now a little over 2.5 years ago. We operate in Togo and Benin. We are launching this month our 3rd country, Gabon, and the next quarter, we're going to Cameroon. We have more than 500,000 installed, 400,000 users. We've done more than 3 million rides, and we've generated more than $5 million in GMV. And we've built 4 verticals: transport, financing, e-commerce, and we're soon going to launch our mobile money digital banking solutions. So we're building all this with a great team of about 180 people with various backgrounds from BCG, Groupon, Viber, and Uber. And today we're very excited to basically bring drivers to become the middle class of Africa. And we are raising a mix of debt financing and equity financing to expand both in all the markets, in the 10 markets that I mentioned, which are going from DRC to Senegal. So you have Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, Mali, Togo, Benin, Cameroon, Gabon, and Congo. And we're raising the debt financing to help finance our drivers' vehicles so that they can operate at a cheaper cost, as I mentioned. So that's it for Gozem.
Thank you, Gozem. Next up, we have Alex Cheong, founder and CEO of Web2Ship, a Southeast Asia logistics solutions provider that helps online sellers search, compare, and book different couriers and warehousing services through group buys. Over to you, Alex.
In Southeast Asia in 2020 by Google Temasek report. And logistics for e-commerce alone is about $15 billion US. And this figure is up 63% from 2019. So this is one of the fast growing billion-dollar market in the world. There's about 10 million parcels a day in Southeast Asia nowadays. Now, but since COVID-19, over 90% of the international commercial flight is being grounded, but shipping volume has tripled since last year. International shipping become very expensive because on one hand, is a very high demand on e-commerce, and on the other hand, there's low supply due to lockdowns and operation difficulties. So therefore, it is the top priority for the e-commerce business to look for fast shipping service while keep the shipping fee as affordable as possible. Now, so their customers do not have to wait for a long time for deliveries or paying premium for the shipping service. So Web2Ship is an online shipping platform. We help online sellers around the world to search, compare, and book for different cross-border shipping service like FedEx, UPS, or USPS, and etc., and save up to 50% of their shipping costs. So how we do it? We group together thousands of online sellers who can't commit any shipping volumes and match their shipment destination with any courier or postal company who are willing to do it at a fraction of the cost because of new capacities of carrier and so on. So we also help the sellers to save time and effort with API integration with popular e-marketplace like eBay and Amazon and our own automation software. So we increase the productivity of sellers by reducing redundant paperwork and make sending international shipment as easy as sending along domestic shipments. So to date, we have more than 10,000 registered business in Southeast Asia, US, and China using our service. We have shipped more than 360,000 shipments to 170 countries. So last year alone, in terms of revenue, we have grown 5x within a year. With our own office and warehouse in Malaysia, US, and China, we help sellers to manage more than 10,000 SKU inventory and save more than 10 million in shipping fees. So for example, we can help you to pick up the shipment from China and send directly to your US warehouse while you manage everything from the comfort of your home. In Singapore, instead of you going to China, setting up your own entity, look for service providers, setting up account, negotiate the price, which is troublesome and take time. You can do it through our website in just a couple of clicks, and you can just register an account as simple as booking a hotel or booking a flight. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm the founder and CEO of Web2Ship. We are the booking.com for logistics. So we are currently fundraising and looking for strategic investor as well as partner to help us to expand in Singapore. So if you are interested to find out more, you can feel free to talk to us or you can get our contact from MoveSG. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex. And next up, we have Andre Charbonnier, founder of DreTech. Let's hear from him as to how DreTech aims to transform the corporate travel market. Andre, over to you.
Thanks.
Hey everyone, my name is Andre Charbonnier and I'm one of the co-founders of Dre Technologies. We're a night valet aggregator, but also a provider of vehicle workshop pickup and drop-off services. Our main clients right now are Asia Pacific breweries and Cycle & Carriage, the largest Mercedes distributor here in Singapore. Today, however, I want to speak to you guys about how people travel for business. Now, as a frequent business traveler myself and a principal in a transport technology company, I came across some facts that I found really interesting. Now, we got these from a McKinsey and Singapore Tourism report, so I'd like to share this with you. So the first one, the demand for mobile booking platforms versus the supply, that ratio is 3:1. 41% of business travelers in Asia would be comfortable flying low-cost carriers. 75% are very familiar with the shared economy, and 35% do not adhere to their internal corporate travel policies. Now, the next two, these are really interesting. 90% of business travelers in Asia do not have a corporate travel booking tool. That's a lot of physical receipts and Excel spreadsheets. Now, the final one, 50% of corporate spend is on airfare and hotels. So now, those last 2 points really hit the hardest. Looking at Asia, we're looking at about a pre-COVID $400 to $500 million market for travel expense here. That was on track to go to $900 million by 2015. If most corporate tools only look at booking flights and hotels, what about the other 50%? And now that is the problem statement I present to you today. The goal for us at DreX is quite simple. Once a business traveler lands in any country, they need a single booking platform and payment gateway for that other 50%. They need it for your transportation, your airport pickup and drop-offs, your half-day and full-day limo bookings, your restaurant reservations. If you need to book a meeting room or a co-sharing space, there needs to be an application for that. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. It's 2021, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Is this really the best time to roll out a corporate travel solution? Probably not. But is it the time to kind of redefine what corporate travel will look like? Absolutely. Because in addition to that single booking platform, we're going to need something to warehouse our vaccine certifications. We're going to need to make sure that our vendors maintain the health standards that companies require. We're going to have to make sure that if a domicile that you're traveling to has contact tracing requirements, there's an app to keep track of that. But on top of that, it's the simple stuff. It's health updates, terror threats. It's also going to be whether or not your flight's going to be late or not. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this truly is the future of corporate travel. Now, if we go back to those stats and the 40% of people that are willing to fly low-cost carriers, the 75% that are familiar with the sharing economy, maybe we can start understanding why 90% of people don't have corporate booking tools. That's where we suggest let's throw in a little bit of gamification, some AI, bring in hard set rules on what travel policies companies will and will not allow, and you've got something completely different. You've now got a platform that allows you to make those bookings as cheaply as possible. You have a management reporting software that's going to be able to tell employers what are the trends of their corporate travel spend. When you look at employee A versus employee B, why is he spending it so much more? Is it the time of his bookings or is it the hotels he's booking at? Now, the question then is, how are we going to do this? As a transport technology company, we do have the limo booking platform model that exists today that could be rolled out all throughout Southeast Asia. We're already in touch with the vendors, and we really don't plan on reinventing the wheel for the rest of it. If you want to make the restaurant reservations, you're just going to align yourself with the Chops of the world. If you were thinking about the co-booking spaces, we should have an API that feeds directly into the WeWorks and JustCos, directly into their booking platforms. So looking at 2020, we're a fully bootstrapped company. We're profitable. Our revenues are about $500,000 last year. Looking at 2021, we're looking to fundraise to further build on the technologies and increase the vendor network for what the future of corporate travel will look like. That's it from us. We're Dre Technologies. If you have any questions, feel free to throw it to the good people at GoBell, and thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, DreValet. Finally, we have Sam Chong, CEO of Carmen Automotive. Let's find out how Carmen uses vehicle analytics and data mining to help their clients better engage customers and increase their sales footprints. Over to you, Sam.
Hi, my name is Sam. I'm the founder and CEO of Carmen Automotive. So we provide data as a service to our customers here in Singapore. And what it means is that we are able to tell them exactly what they need to know, what they need to do when it comes to engaging customers. So one of the things that we are focusing on right now today is to help customers get hold of the information that they need and proceed with engaging the customers. So how we do it right now today, we have a product that we are right now providing as a service to our customers. We will provide them with the data, and then they will be able to engage the customers over at their end. So right now, we are able to tell them exactly what they need to know in terms of vehicle failure or predictive analytics. So with that, we are able to tell the customers that at a certain point in time, their vehicle would potentially show predictive failure. And from there on, we can be able to tell them what they need to do to improve their products and services to their customers. So right now, what we have is a product that we are able to bring the customers to the platform that we are building. All right. The same data that we captured, we are able to tell them that with that, they are able to proceed ahead to capture more businesses and services from the customers. So today, what we are doing right now is that we are working on our Series A fundraising. One of the things that we are focusing very strongly on is on our rapid deployment, all right? And with Southeast Asia being our focus for this coming period in time, what we are doing right now is to be able to tell our customers exactly where and what they need to do, all right, in terms of customer engagement. So today we are focusing on rapid deployment, and currently what we are working on is to be able to work with the customers, all right, and capture the big part of our Southeast Asia market, all right, which is where we are focusing on today, all right. So we are in our Series A right now, and I want to invite you to consider working with Carmen, all right. We are right now in the midst of pushing our engagement with our customers in this region. So if you have interests and plans to work with us in Southeast Asia, please come and talk to us. Right now we are in the midst of working out the details. Right. Thank you very much.
Once again, thank you, Sam. And that was Gozem, Web2Ship, Dre Technologies, and Carmen Automotive. And with that, that marks the day of exciting panels, speakers, as well as our startups.